You ever wondered about how, when, and why the narcissist gets their karma? I'm so happy that you have decided to choose me. You're tuning into me, you're pouring into me and my channel, and you're pouring into me and my wisdom. To all of my new subscribers, thank you so much. I love you more than you know. Make sure that you like this video and make sure you share it. All right, each one teach one. To all of my A1 Day 1 subscribers, what's good? Y'all know what time it is. Let me go ahead and put my disclaimer out there because I already know how I am. When it comes to me and my YouTube channel, I'm very passionate about it. With that passion comes some stuttering and stumbling over my words, but only because I'm an empath. I'm an empath enlightener, and I hope that my light shines and exudes through you. I hope you can feel my energy through this camera. With that being said, I have a tendency to stutter and stumble over my words because I'm excited to share with you some knowledge. I'm excited to, take you to that next level in your empath game. So just disregard me stuttering over my words and stumbling, and I may pronounce things wrong, but it's going to be okay. We're going to get through it. So just laugh, like, and keep it moving. So today's video, the topic is when narcissists get their karma and how they get their karma. The narcissist gets their karma every single day. Every time they wake up, okay, they're getting their karma. Every time they look in the mirror, they're getting their karma, simply because being them is their karma. Living in this redundant life of repetition and recycling, if you really think about it, a narcissist is a very evil person, whether they're knowingly or unknowingly doing things to hurt you or others that you love. They are energy vampires, and they prey on your love. They prey on your heart. They prey on your kindness. They take your kindness for weakness simply because, something has stemmed from their childhoods. If you want some more tips or some symptoms of you may be dealing with somebody who is a narcissist, I have plenty of content on that as well. I believe it's 10 things that you can determine whether somebody's a narcissist or not. And with that being said, I never forget, this comment always sticks with me. A person was commenting in one of my short videos, and he said, he said something along the lines of everybody has narcissistic tendencies. Everybody can be destined and prone to be a narcissist. And I appreciated him, and I thanked him for his comment because he's probably a narcissist. But not even that. It's the fact that us humans, we go through so much on the day-to-day. We have the pressure of society. We may have some financial troubles. We may not be right in our membrane. We may have emotional instability. So with that being said, narcissists are the ones who prey on that weakness. But back to what I was saying before, keep up, baby. Stick with me, baby. I'm going places. With that being said, us normal people, okay, normal wired people, good-hearted people, we do have, you and I, we actually have narcissistic characteristic traits. So as an empath, we may have that narcissist itch that we have to scratch when it comes to somebody treating us wrong, or telling somebody how we feel about them, or about how they make us feel. But not even that. When it comes down to it, the difference between a narcissist and a normal a psychological aware person, you have to think about it. As an empath, as a normal person, yes, we're gonna have those times where we are selfish. Yes, we're going to have those times where we may lash out on the person who didn't even do anything wrong. Yes, we may have those times where we don't think before we speak. I would suggest that you not, but I'm just saying it'll save you a lot of time and trouble, and it'll save you a lot of apologies that you don't even have to give out. But that's the thing about it. When we check ourselves as empaths, and when we check ourselves as a normal people who have a psychological balance, once we hone in on these traits and we notice these traits, we kind of do a reflection. We're taken aback because we're thinking like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have said it like that. Or, oh dang, I shouldn't have reacted like that. And you take your time and you understand why you were feeling that way. You digest your feelings as a normal person. Narcissists don't do that. They basically reproduce whatever feelings they're having about you or something that may or may not have happened in their childhood or in the present, or sometimes in drastic cases, even the future. So when a narcissist has that itch and they scratch it, they're going to bleed on you. Narcissists bleed on people who never cut them. With the normal people, we tend to take that time of reflection and we kind of feel ashamed and we stay in our heads because we already know how it feels to be abused, whether it be psychologically, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, so on and so forth. But this is right now, it's psychologically at this point, because it all starts somewhere, which is here, and then it ends here. But with that being said, that is the difference between energy vampire and a normal functioning person who actually is an empath, or you have sympathy when it comes to other people and what they're going through. You have sympathy about other people's feelings. You have sympathy about how you make them feel. You make sure that you go out of your way to not only change your own behavior, but you go out of your own way to make sure that you never allow anybody that comes into your realm to feel depreciated or down or just worthless. So that's the difference, okay? And I talked about that long enough, but like I was saying, the topic of this video, back to the topic, narcissists get their karma. The narcissist karma is who is in their life. The narcissist karma is who they are as a person. Narcissists do not look in the mirror, and I'm not talking about figuratively or literally. I'm talking about both, because at the end of the day, they're not proud of who they are. They're not proud of what they went through. They haven't learned from what they went through. They feel stuck. Narcissists are stuck in this bubble where they can't see anything else outside of what they've been through or how they treat people. That's the way they operate. One of the Holy Spirit's telling me to say this. One of the primal ways that you can test to see if somebody's a narcissist, call them a narcissist and see how they react. They're going to be like, what is that? Or if a narcissist is aware of this narcissism culture, everybody wants to make narcissism a talking point. And the reason why I am reaching out to my empaths, because empaths are the opposite of narcissists. But not only that, about 95% of the people in my life, or they were in my life, were narcissists. I was dealing with narcissists before it wasn't even a term. I was just thinking like, okay, I'm not being treated well. Okay, I do what I do when I have to do it for you because I want to. Ooh, not me rhyming. Come on, catch up. I cut my finger, so I can't snap, but you know what I'm saying. So when the narcissist is experiencing their karma, they throw up on you. All right, catch it in the spirit. They throw up on you, whether they've been heartbroken, abused, molested, whether they've been prey to a predator coming up. A lot of people have a lot of different background. See, here I go, scratching and mixing. A lot of people have a lot of different backgrounds. And with that being said, we all experience things in our childhood that are either going to make us or break us. And you have a lot of people in this world who their parents are narcissists. They don't even know it, but it's normal. So you have to think about it. The difference between a narcissist and an empath, I'm going to give you another example, is that when a narcissist has been breeded around this narcissistic household or whatever who raised them, the thing about them is that they know it doesn't feel right. They know that they feel devalued when, the people around them are supposed to be building them up. They know that they are not treated right. But at the end of the day, the children, they can't get out of it. So eventually their mind warps around whatever abuse that they're going through, and they calculate it as normal simply because they have to go on the day-to-day. They don't have time to think about their feelings. They don't have time to think about others' feelings. So what they do is they hone in on that and they internalize that, and then they throw it up on people. All of that hurt, that bash, that anger, that sadness, that depression comes out in the future when they have their good people as their empaths come into their lives. They don't know how to treat a person who is worthy of being treated correctly in a godly manner. Depending on who you follow or who you worship or who you talk to on the day-to-day when it comes to a higher power. That's the difference. Now, with the empath, if you have been, growing up with a narcissistic household, and you may have friends, or you may have had parents or siblings who are narcissistic to you, and you know how that feels. So you're going to do the complete opposite, and you're going to treat people the opposite way of what and how you were treated coming up. That's the difference between an empath and a narcissist. Narcissists internalize their pain, their anger, their angst, and they throw it up on people in the future. But empaths, we actually feel our emotions. Empaths are emotional sponges. With that being said, we feel everything differently. When we're watching movies and somebody gets cut, or you see something that's very explicit and it's dealing with pain, we actually internalize that. We feel it. Literally, we feel it. So that's why a lot of movies and a lot of things that I watch have to be censored certain to a point, because it'll mess my head up. You know what I'm saying? I was about to say something, but I'm not going to say that because I want to keep this on a positive note. All right? I'm on a roll. So with that being said, those are the differences between an empath and narcissist. Empaths break the cycle and narcissists repeat it. All right, a narcissist will, and they have been actually reduced, reused, and recycled. So, you have a lot of people, narcissists, who are emotionally unintelligent. When that comes into play, they can't focus. They can't take in others' feelings. They don't know how to deal with their own feelings. So what they do, instead of internalizing them, they keep them on the outside, and whoever is the emotional sponge, which is the empath, gets those feelings, and we hurt, but we feel and we heal as empaths. So I hope that this video has shined a brighter light on the energy vampire, aka narcissism community, as well with my empath and my empath enlighteners. All right, as an empath, always remember, never forget that your light is going to attract darkness. So make sure that you keep your light bright no matter who is in sight. Come on now, I'm scratching and mixing. Come on now. Okay, focus your ass. All right, chosen one, I love you so much, but God loves you more. Until next time, chosen one, remember, dream, snooze, or lose. You choose, chosen one. Until next time, bye.